Welcome back, everyone, to the 12th Dungeons and Dragons session. As usual, please watch the previous episodes to catch up on what's been happening. So let's continue on exactly from where we left off.
Bronson, Calaria is awake. We need to go see her right now.
Of course. Although, are you sure you want me there? She's your daughter, I'm a stranger.
You're no stranger, you're my lover. And I want you there with me. Please.
Very well. If that's what you want.
You both make your way to the medical center. You're soon led by one of the staff through the main wing and to a very lavish room near the far end of the building. Camarir, you are informed that while your daughter is awake and regaining her senses, she can't yet be discharged until after another day or two of monitored recovery.
Understood. Camarir held Bronson's hand tight the entire time, licking and biting her lips due to a mix of nervousness and impatience.
There in the lavish room are two beds. Your daughter laying there awake on one of them, the adjacent bed empty. You are both left alone in the room, the staff member closing the door behind them quietly as they leave.
Mother?
That one word spoken by Calaria makes Camarir's hair flutter, her eyes glossy. Running over, she hugs her daughter so tight, bursting into happy tears, her head just over her shoulder.
Bronson watches at a slight distance, letting them both have their moment.
They both hug. Camarir's face soon a complete mess of tears and makeup. She holds Calaria's face ever so gently, gazing into her eyes. I never thought I would see your eyes open ever again. I thought that I was too late.
And I never thought that I'd live to see you ever again. Thank the gods I was wrong. It's been so long, Mother.
Far too long, sweetheart. How are you feeling?
A little responsible for making you cry.
Camarir chuckles a little, wiping her teary eyes. You know what I mean, Calaria?
I've been better. The memories of those goblins putting me through intense pain doesn't help. But I'm here now, I'm family.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for you for so long.
I understand your reasons, Mother, truly. Even at the age I was then, I understood.
You always were so mature for your age. Of course, there's one thing that I need to know. I'm sure you know what it is.
Is it about home? About Father?
How is he?
Calaria cocks her head to the side, making eye contact with the enigmatic, stoic dwarf not far from her mother. Hello there, I don't believe we've met. I'm Calaria, are you a friend of Mother's?
Bronson steps forward, hands resting on one another. It's a pleasure, Calaria. I'm Bronson. I'll let Kamar introduce me further.
No, please, Bronson, do go on.
Well, we've only just met, so I'd rather.
Bronson and I have been traveling together with company, but she's gone. For now. But Bronson and I are very much in love. It's been over a short period, but sometimes these things happen. I'm so glad it did.
Bronson nods.
Calaria smiles at them both, also nodding. I'm so happy for you both. Sometimes people go through large portions of their lives without ever experiencing such joy. It's great to see you smiling and being so happy, Mother.
Thank you, Calaria. It makes me even more happy just hearing you say that.
And that, in turn, makes me feel the same.
Camarir hugs her again, feeling at ease just having her and Bronson with her.
One of the medical staff members gently knocks on the door, entering, advising that Calaria get some rest now.
Haven't I rested enough already?
Do as they say, sweetheart. We'll be back to see you soon. Okay?
Yes, Mother. Calaria says that with a playful smile on her face. And it was lovely to make your acquaintance, Bronson.
I thank you very much. Same here, Calaria.
You both make your way outside, the street still bustling and the evening sun beginning to set.
Meeting your daughter was a pleasant experience, Kamara. She is so much like you in her own way, ironically.
That's Calaria for you. I'm just glad to see her awake and smiling. Even if she never said a single word, her smile alone would have been enough to make me happy.
Naturally, Kamara, I have questions relating to this, but they can be saved for another day when times aren't so fast and dire.
I would be surprised if you didn't have any questions. Since it's nearly twilight, we haven't got long before we need to see Jortar. But I could fancy a drink and a fresh hot meal.
I'm sure up for it. If you are Kamari, we've been eating nothing but dried provisions and rabbits for a long while now.
The two of you wine and dine at the ravenous Raven Tavern, having multiple deep conversations and romantic moments between the two of you. Mary Molly even cracks open a rare vintage wine for you both. By the time this illustrious, fruitful evening dinner concludes, it's getting dark outside, barely a hint of sunlight. How much wine do you both choose to have?
Not that much. A couple of glasses.
I might have drunk a bottle or two.
Camarere, make a constitution saving throw.
6 total.
Camarere, you're considered extremely tipsy.
Laughing cutely, Camarier drinks another glass of white wine. This is such a good day to let loose. My daughter's recovered. I have the love of my life. Let's all go crazy.
Easy, Kamara. While I love that you're enjoying yourself, slow down. You've had however many bottles already.
You're so cute when you're being protective of me. That's one of many reasons why I love you.
Mary Molly's keeping an eye on everything from the bar. She does dish out some more food to Camarere, trying to discreetly keep her from drinking too much.
Everything's just so joyful and happy today. Camarier reaches out for Bronson, falling off her seat sideways instead, laughing. She takes Bronson's hand as he helps her up.
Come on, love. Let's get going. You've had a little too much.
Camarier leans against the table, muttering coherent things. She eventually regains her balance, taking a bottle of wine with her. We can go back to my house, Bronson. I think I need to lie down.
Yes, you should lie down. Come on, Kamara.
Don't worry, Bronson. I'm here with you. DM Kamara is going to try her best to navigate her way through the streets and back to her house with Bronson.
Both of you please roll perception or intelligence checks. Camarere, you have disadvantage because of your current state.
That's 7.
11 for Bronson.
After 15 minutes of drunken antics, Camarere, Bronson helps lead you to your house. As you stagger to the front door, making your way inside, Camarere crashes onto her bed.
That feels so much better. Although the room hasn't stopped spinning yet. Crazy, isn't it, Bronson?
Yes, it is. Don't worry, the room will stop spinning soon. Just go with it.
Camarier gently pulled Bronson in and cuddles him close, her tail around his waist.
During your intimate cuddling, you both hear shouting coming from outside, a house or two away from your location.
Peculiar, this is a quiet neighborhood. Camarier nuzzles Bronson's shoulder, being careful with her hands.
Can we hear what the shouting is about?
Please roll a perception check.
Altogether, that's 23.
Concisely, the shouting revolves around a pair of guards accusing someone of being involved with the infernal portals.
It's too late at night for shouting. When will they stop? Camarier says that, in a slightly slurred way, still quite intoxicated.
You stay put, Kamara. I'll go see to this.
All right, but don't be too long, please.
Bronson, you leave and head towards the scene of the disturbance. 2 of the town guards are berating an elvish lady at her front door.
Gentlemen, I hope there's a good reason for this aggressive shouting, especially when there's a lady involved. Otherwise, it doesn't exactly make you look good.
This doesn't concern you, citizen. Move along now.
The elvish lady looks at you, Bronson, evidently nervous.
These 2 gentlemen are accusing me of being involved in criminal activity with no evidence or promise of a trial. Please, sir, make them see sense. I have done nothing illegal or nefarious.
Brunson will incite the lady just in case. That's 17.
This individual seems direct with the truth. Apart from the growing anxiety on her face due to these repeated, intense back and forths and these accusations, she remains strong in her honest convictions.
Gentlemen, I used to work as a guard. I understand following orders. However, accusations without evidence won't hold much weight further down the line. I've seen it before.
Bronson, if you're trying to persuade them to stand down, roll a persuasion check.
17 altogether.
Wait, you're that dwarf that helped save the ravenous Raven Tavern and has been tackling those infernal portals. Bronson, isn't it?
Wait, you're that dwarf that helped save the ravenous Raven Tavern and has been tackling those infernal portals. Bronson, isn't it?
That is correct, yes.
Your story is travelling round the town quicker than a plague. You've slain giant, ferocious creatures and shut down 2 of those damn portals.
I don't care how many portals he gets rid of. Orders are orders. Miss, I'm gonna take you in.
Don't touch me. Don't you dare touch me.
I won't have to, as long as you do as instructed.
Mavis, that's enough. Look at the situation convicting an innocent lady on weightless accusations.
We don't know for certain if she's innocent, and, you know, the repercussions for disobedience. The commander will have you for this.
We'll just say that she's potentially left her property. We couldn't find her. Something like that.
Are you seriously suggesting that we lie to the commander? Quit screwing with me, Everton.
Tell your commanding officer that if they want an innocent to be needlessly convicted, they'll have to speak with me first.
Bronson, roll another persuasion check. Or intimidation.
That's 16.
You know what? Fine. Let the commander chew both of you out. I'll be there telling you I told you so.
Rather faced it than dragging an innocent away.
Her innocence is yet to be proven. Come on, let's get going before I change my mind.
The guards leave in somewhat of a hurry.
Thank you, sir. I swear it's as if the gods themselves sent you.
Think nothing of it, miss.
Modest as well. You're full of surprises. Please come in. I wish to talk to you further about the situation that's just transpired.
That's a little unnecessary.
Please, I assure you that it is important.
Very well then.
Bronson, you and the elven lady head inside. As soon as you step inside, you smell various scents, herbs and spices primarily. Various herbs and plants are left to dry over a boiling pot of water, being heated by a fireplace. Near the back of her home, round a slight turn, lies a desk. Surrounding that desk are multiple shelves filled with books, broken crystals, and a few antiques. Not too far from the desk, at the window, a puffy cat lays in front of the glass, sleeping quietly, curled up nice and warm.
Please forgive some of the mess. Sometimes I lose track of my projects and forget to organize the clutter. Please sit. There are some chairs beside the desk there. I'll make us some tea, then we can talk thoroughly. Oh, and it's Bronson, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Bronson Stalwart. Bronson goes and sits on one of the chairs, taking note of the cute cat sleeping on the windowsill. I must ask, are you a herbalist by chance?
Herbalist, alchemist, brewer, I dabble. Folks nowadays prefer magic to overcome diseases and ailments. Most magic is instantaneous, but magic has its flaws and limits. I prefer the traditional way, using what nature freely provides for us all.
So you're a druid of sorts?
In a convoluted way, yes. The wood elf finishes making the herbal tea, pouring the contents into 2 teacups. She rejoins Bronson at her desk, taking her seat in front of him after handing him one of the teacups. To your excellent health, Bronson.
Thank you. Bronson quickly examines the tea, attempting to see if it's laced with something.
Make a nature or medicine check.
That's a dirty 20.
Bronson, you're aware of common herbs and plants. You used a few of them for their natural properties during your training days. The tea has common herbs along with natural tea leaves. Nothing harmful in there at all.
Bronson takes a quiet sip, the scalding hot liquid not fazing him.
You feel refreshed and regain 5 health points.
The wood elf takes a long, polite swill of her tea. She folds one leg over the other, her long silk skirt effortlessly complementing the gesture. So refreshing, so much flavor, yet only 3 ingredients were used, excluding the water, of course. After imbibing more of her tea, the young lady seems to contemplate before smiling. I haven't even introduced myself properly yet. I am Sindala and I'm a pleasure, Bronson. As for why I insisted we talk further about what happened earlier, I have concerns about the mayor's state of mind. I believe that this portal business is sending him deep into loss of control mentally. I've lived in Prest Hop for nearly 2 years and I've never seen actions like these before. You saw what happened earlier today. Mayor Archibald sends direct orders to his commanders. I think he sent the order to apprehend me personally.
But why would he go after you like that? Is there anything you can think of? There must be something that he got twisted, so to speak. Something misconstrued.
Maybe because of my extensive herbal collection, I don't know. Truly, it's not just that, there's more. I've seen other things that don't seem right. At night, I saw the mayor wandering around in the darkness.
Maybe he was intoxicated.
I highly doubt it. I caught a few glimpses of his eyes sunken and pure black, the entire eyeball, both of them. Even during the day, I've seen him acting strange recently. He always goes to purchase whiskey from the Ravenous Raven Tavern, without fail, even when he was dreadfully ill that one time. But now he's stopped that routine altogether. Even his guards have been discussing how distant he is with certain people, keen to shut down conflict, dismissal of guards when addressing significant issues.
How do you know all of this, Sindala? Curious is all.
I volunteer and lend my talents to those in the medical center often. A lady hears things. And I have certain sources, reliable ones, no doubt about it in the slightest.
Why are you telling me all of this anyway? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you are, but why me specifically? If the mayor truly is going insane, then even I can't bring him back to a coherent state.
Because I need allies, people who aren't afraid to confront big problems, people who don't dismiss things instantly. Someone like you, that tiefling lady and the pale one. You all travel together, am I correct?
Yes, although Kamara, the tiefling, is resting and will need quite a bit of it for a while. And Alexandra, the pale one, is gone. Please don't ask me to elaborate on that further.
Very well, I won't pry, but you get my point. Sindala sips more of her tea, savoring the taste and the calmness the tea helps provide her with.
There's one thing I just thought of. Kamara's daughter, Kalaria, is in the medical center recuperating. Maybe you could ask her to keep an ear out for any new information or updates regarding the mayor's behavior. Having an extra pair of eyes and ears certainly never hurt no one.
That's a great idea. It will certainly help with gathering more evidence and compiling a list of the mayor's erratic behavior and actions. Sindala delicately picks up her cat as he makes his way over, letting him rest on her shoulder. So, Bronson, are you willing to keep an ear out for anything new regarding Mayor Archibald?
Yes, ma'am. Bronson enjoys another swig of tea.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Of course, I won't leave you empty-handed. Let me provide you with some herbal remedies and healing kits I've made. I promise you they'll give you the edge you need in terms of healing from almost anything.
Now that's awesome. Most appreciated, Sindala.
It's no trouble.
Bronson, after receiving the medical kits and remedies, you swiftly retire back to Camarier's for the night. She's already asleep. Once you return, both of you take a long rest, the rest of the night passing on by blissfully and gracefully. Morning soon graces the realm, bringing its light and the promise of a new day.
Camari is still in bed, face half buried in her pillow, the bed sheets wrapped around her lower body messily. She groans as her head aches and pounds, her eyes are mouth dry.
Bronson is already cooking up some breakfast and beverages, hearing Camarera groaning. He chuckles and asks her if she did anything fun last night.
Done, Bronson. I feel like a minotaur slammed my head into a wall.
You both get yourself fed and prepared for the day, so what do you wish to do this fine morning?
Bronson will inform Kamara on everything that happened with the pair of guards and Sindala.
So with another ally. Considering that Sindala is well versed in healing and remedies, should be a significant boon. Mayor Archibald, if he becoming unhinged, will need to be cautious. And Jortar, I completely forgot about him. God, now I feel like a fool.
You don't say that about yourself, my love. I forgot about it as well. These things happen. It's not the end of the realm. That might come later if these portals continue popping up.
Thank you, Bronson. That was very sweet. The threats of the infernal portals aside. So Ireneth, I still have questions for her. Sambu Jortar. Which one of them shall we go see first?
How about we cover more ground? I'll go see Jorta and you go see Uraneth. Or vice versa. Plus, once we've done all that, we can head to Imskar. Hopefully Jocelyn will have good news relating to Alexandra.
Agreed. I hope so too. I'll check on Calaria one more time before we depart for Iniskar. As for your proposal, I'll go see Ireneth. We'll back meet at the Ravenous Raven Tavern in 2 hours.
Great plan. Let's go.
Ladies first. Camarier, you ride out to Small Isle Cemetery again, making your way to the mausoleum, same as last time, although the casket has repositioned itself, closing off and blocking the concealed staircase.
Camari casts enhanced ability, Bull Strength, attempting to push the cast Bronson did previously.
Roll a strength check with advantage.
Good thing that was with advantage. Otherwise, that would have been a natural one. In total, 13.
You push and shove, gritting your teeth and really trying, but you're more a dexterous person, physical strength not being a thing you rely on often in situations like this. Catherine, you may repeat the roll, but the DC will be slightly different this time.
Understood, DM 17 this time.
The casket surrenders partially. Almost all of the staircase is exposed, but it'll be a bit of a squeeze. Make a dexterity check to slip on through the tight gap, Camarier.
21 altogether.
Excellent. You make your way through, easily angling your nimble body to get through the gap with your dark vision. You traverse and venture through the familiar tunnels and pathways. Things seem relatively quiet so far.
Camari has a new shield out, being vigilant on the defensive.
Quiet footsteps sound from up ahead, the ground shaking slightly as they advance. Camarier, there patrolling the furthest area of the tunnel, is the armed skeleton of a minotaur, animated and looking eager for a fight. You both clash gazes, the undead minotaur raising his great axe. Roll initiative. The minotaur skeleton got 16.
Only an 8 for Camari.
The undead minotaur immediately charges at you, Camarier, its footsteps thunderous and reverberating with every second. It almost rams its weapon into you, using it like a battering ram. Natural 20, Camarier. You get the breath knocked right out of you, receiving a deep slash as the minotaur roars.
Holy freaking shit. Camari is barely clinging onto consciousness. She's immediately disengaging and running past the minotaur, casting healing magic on herself as she does so. She shoos out, Uranus, if you can hear me, I need your help. Please.
The Minotaur skeleton is pursuing you, not letting you escape that easily, Camaraere. However, it misses its next attack against you, almost gargling in response.
Camarae put more distance between herself and that big brute, coating herself in more healing magic before unleashing a vicious mockery, bellowing, "Take that great axe and vomit up your mother's ass."
The Minotaur seems to have succumbed to the vicious mockery. It doesn't let it get to him as he leaps and lands right behind you, Camaraere. It goes for a heavy slash, attempting to decapitate you, Camaraere. Thanks to the vicious mockery, it misses. That would have been unpleasant otherwise.
Camarae inscribes an arcane sigil in the air, firing a barrage of acidic projectiles with her acid rain cantrip. Natural 20. The acidic onslaught hit the Minotaur skeleton in a weak area of his body, hearing a bellow in frustration and pain. She shots for Uranus again, using more healing magic.
Without any hesitation, the Minotaur grabs your tail, then your hair, grappling you, keeping you immobile.
Camarae quickly recites a spell aloud. Enchantment magic swarming around the brute as she finishes the spell. The magic wraps itself over and around the skeleton, paralyzing it, Camarae breaking free from its grasp.
The Minotaur skeleton attempts to break free of the spell.
Cutting words on its saving throw.
The big man isn't breaking free just yet.
Camarae is swiftly flourishing her rapier after unsheathing it. She lunges forwards, gracefully landing a brutal hit on the paralyzed thing. That one was for grabbing my tail.
With a roar, the big man breaks free of the spell, enraged. Its empty eye sockets seem to fixate on you, Camaraere. With a stomp of its foot, it cleaves and slashes its great axe at you, getting you in the midsection and drawing a large amount of blood.
Once again, Camarae is heavily wounded and barely standing. She attempts a vicious mockery, simply saying, "Fuck you, your mother, your father, your siblings, your grandmother, grandfather, aunt, uncle, cousins, your second cousins, and all your lovers and progeny."
Holy smokes. Unfortunately, the big man seems unaffected by your unrelenting insults as he begins to reciprocate the gesture with a follow-up slash. A beam of blue-white energy hits the side of his head, making him roar in surprise. Uranus joins your side. Camaraere, her hands pulsing with arcane energy.
Sorry for taking so long, Kamar. I see you've given this big pile of bones quite the beating already. Let's finish the job, together.
You got here just in nick of time. Do you have any healing potions? I'm struggling to stand right now.
Of course, here Uranus passes a healing potion to Kamar, then refocusing on the Minotaur skeleton.
Seeing this new opponent join the fray, the Minotaur skeleton seems most displeased, launching a wide arc strike with his blade.
Cutting words.
Thanks to that, the undead urchin misses at the last second, barely. Uranus, your chest was very nearly cut open. Frustration growing inside, roaring, the big boy stomps his rotting hooves.
Camarae gulped down the healing potion, feeling reinvigorated and energized. She casts another vicious mockery, proclaiming twice the size of me at half the battle prowess.
The big boy is too angry to listen to another vicious mockery, Camaraere.
Performing a specific somatic gesture with her hands, Uranus boldly proclaims a spell, intense, potent lightning forming underneath her open palms, soon taking the shape of a sphere. With a concise flick of her hand, she launches it at the Minotaur, but she's too slow. The Minotaur leaps aside.
Swinging its great axe round like a scythe, the undead Minotaur uses the momentum to get at you, Camaraere. You somehow bear the full force of the blow with your shield, feeling how heavy that great axe truly is.
Camarae lets loose a thick blast of fire from her hands, catching the Minotaur completely off guard, enveloping its entire body in a volley of flames. She then plays a complex, fast, interesting tune on her flute, bestowing bardic inspiration to Uranus.
Thank you, Kamar. Uranus attempts to hit the Minotaur skeleton with the spell she used previously, casting it as fast and carefully as she can. This time it does connect, the erratic sphere of lightning exploding upon impact.
Big man goes for another slash at Uranus. Uranus, you duck, the blade slicing the space where your head would have been.
Camarae goes for yet another vicious mockery. She exclaims, "You're so repulsive that even Cyclopses take pity on you."
Bone Boy didn't like that very much. He clutches his skull in visible pain.
Uraneth takes this opportunity, firing another beam of ice. Natural 20. She strikes fast and true, undeniably more effectively than last time, nearly blasting the thing's skull off.
Uraneth, how do you want to do this?
Uraneth fires 2 more beams of coldness, launching the bastard's skull clean off, then blasting its legs away with an instinctual wave of magic. Are you all right, Kamar? Come on, we should get back to the safe room before any other unpleasant surprises find us.
With that, you both navigate your way back to the safe room, keeping persistently vigilant. Bronson, you're on your way over to Armored Saints. Upon reaching it, the front door won't open. It's locked.
Well, this is peculiar. Bronson peeks through the windows after knocking on the door repeatedly.
There's no answer, not even a hint of anyone inside the building.
There you are, Dwarf. Seems you've really pissed off the mayor and the commander. They both want to see you in the mayor's office.
There behind you is one of the guards that you convinced to leave Sindala alone yesterday.
I will do so shortly. I need to speak with Jota and Ghislaine first.
That wasn't a request.
Do you at least know where they are? Have they gone out for a time?
I don't know, nor is it any of my concern. Now come with me, Dwarf.
Bronson is my name. Lead the way.
You get strictly led to the mayor's office. The main room filled with different people, attention lingering and swarming around in the air.
Well, serious action must be taken. Swiftly. This cannot be repeated.
The full responsibility of the situation lies solely with you, Archibald.
Inaction often shows the incompetence of the chain of command.
Mayor Archibald, I brought the dwarf as you asked.
Mavis, Bronson, Stalwart, is due your respect. Regardless of your feelings about him, he has proven to be a fine soldier and warrior.
Of course, Mayor. My apologies, Bronson.
Apology accepted. Mavis.
Bronson, Mayor Archibald sits at his desk. The commander of the guard is sitting opposite him, dressed and armored up in a beautiful, full-plated set of gold armor. 2 ladies are also seated, a permanent look of repulsion and contempt on their faces. Even as they perform, an imitation of a smile. From a single look, it's evident that they are mother and daughter, spitting images of each other. Both are dressed in extremely fine and expensive clothing. The woman you perceive to be the mother has her platinum blonde hair done up in an extravagant style. Her daughter has a more reserved hairstyle, her blonde hair a little darker. Both of their movements correlate with each other in terms of timing, as if they're reflections in a mirror, each movement synchronized well.
Well, I believe some introductions are in order.
You don't know us, we don't know you. I prefer if I left that way.
As usual, Geneva prefers her conversations concise.
Did I address you, Tramen?
The posh, uptight demeanor doesn't impress me. It doesn't impress anyone.
Archibald, put a muzzle on that dog of yours, else el Yankees leash.
As if you'd even try.
Don't test our ladies' limits.
That's enough from everyone.
What's everyone even arguing about to begin with?
There's been an attack on the neighboring town, Shroudmoor. Whilst it's under control now, the people there are, understandably, angry due to our late action and response. Shroudmoor is, indirectly, part of Prestorp, figuratively and legally. Now Mayor Archibald is under intense scrutiny.
Succinct yet elaborate.
Well, what do you intend to do? Your inaction, however brief, has led to the decimation of Shroudmoor.
Geneva, you could care less about Shroudmoor. It's its mines you're concerned about. That's where your full focus is.
Your aspersions are weightless, Tramen.
Enough! I will not repeat myself a third time. Bronson, meet Geneva Stonevale and her offspring, Yvonne. Their name holds extreme significance and influence.
With all due respect, I've never heard of the Stone Vales.
I'm unsurprised. Commoners move in lower circles.
My patience wears thin. Geneva, we will discuss things after I've spoken with Bronson. In private, Geneva and Yvonne reluctantly leave, along with Mavis and the commander.
What is it you wish to speak to me about, Gerard?
I've been informed that you persuaded Mavis and Everton to abandon their assigned task to bring a person in last night.
I have a high suspicion that the lady is innocent.
And I have a high authority on the integrity of her innocence. Certain accusations and possible evidence has suggested that she's not as innocent as she seems. As I previously said to Kamarir, you do not have the authority to order my men around like that. I grow tired of repeating myself on numerous occasions. Bronson, this is a stern warning. Do not do such a thing again. You or Kamarir, There will be no further warning next time, only action. Am I understood?
Crystal, sir.
Glad we can understand each other. Now I have a task for you. But first I must speak with the Stonevales. We shall speak again in an hour. Please return here then. Cutting back to Kamarir and Yereneth. You're both back inside the safe room, licking your wounds.
Yereneth is checking the sturdiness of the door. As the locks are somewhat old, her alarm spell is still active for another few hours. She sits with Kamar, taking off her glasses and rubbing her face.
That was a close fight. If you hadn't shown up, I most likely would have died in that fight. Thank you.
There's no need to thank me. You saved me, so I did the same for you, but I assume you didn't return here just for that. I'd be disappointed if that were the case.
Correct. You said we could ask any question we have. And I have quite a few.
Very well then. But first.
Yereneth gets some wine, pouring into 2 glasses.
None for me, thank you. I'm still nursing a hangover.
No complaints from me. Yereneth pours the contents all into 1 glass, returning to where she was sitting earlier, her campfire still ignited and burning well. What do you want to know? Just please leave Ghislaine out of it. Our relationship, I don't wish to revisit that again. Please.
Understood. These infernal portals, what more do you know about them? They keep cropping up like fungus on wheat. First, there was only a single one. Now there have been many more. Here in Prestop, the Weldat Woods, the Small Teeth Mountains.
That's quite a range of places. Unfortunately, I know very little. It takes very advanced magic to conjure a portal like that. Powerful, dangerous magic. If these portals correlate to the 9 hells, maybe a devil of extraordinary skill is responsible.
From what I've learned, there are followers that worship something called the Great One. It takes a minimum of 2 devotees to activate the portal. What they do exactly, I'm unsure. My guess, a prayer or ritual. Once that's done, I don't know what effect the portal has.
Intriguing. Well, I'm certainly going to research as much as possible. There has to be something written on it, regardless.
Down here, in this place, by yourself.
That's correct.
Surely you don't plan on staying down here forever?
Only until things between me and my family have calmed down. Then I'll focus on the next steps.
Yereneth, I don't know what's happened with your family, but I doubt they stop searching for you, regardless of how long you wait things out down here. You can stay with me and Bronson until things get sorted. I think I have a disguise kit in my satchel in case you're worried about being seen.
Kamarir, please roll a persuasion check.
Oh my goodness, natural 20. Altogether 30.
How do you do that? You're so persuasive. Very well. Dig out that disguise kit and work your magic on me.
Kamari does just that, getting out the kit and some makeup brushes as well.
Kamarir, for the disguise kit, please roll either a performance, sleight of hand, or survival check.
19 plus 7. 26 total. Kamari removed Irene's glass, setting them aside before getting to work. She applied multiple different types of makeup and even dyes Irene's hair bright blonde. All of this takes nearly 2 hours, but by the end, Irene looks completely different.
Yereneth is not used to this at all, since she rarely ever wears makeup. Plus, some of the face powder gets up her nose, nearly causing Yereneth to break into a fit of sneezes. She examines herself in the disguise kit mirror, absolutely impressed. Wow, Kamar, you really did work your magic.
Thank you, Yereneth. Now, grab what you need and let's go.
Those 2 hours spent, I'll allow as a short rest.
Appreciate that. Once we're all ready to leave, we'll try and sneak back through the tunnels towards the exit.
In that case, I need stealth checks from both of you, please. Or you can roll 1 check with advantage as a group.
Roll individually. I'll quietly bestow bardic inspiration on Yereneth, another 19, plus bonuses. That's 28.
Thank you, Kamarir. For my stealth check plus bardic inspiration, 21.
Brilliant rolls from both of you. Kamarir, Yereneth, you have no problems with sneaking out of here. Not even a hellhound could track you. You're soon back above ground in the cemetery.
Kamari helped Yereneth mount her horse hitched outside the entrance gates, quickly riding back towards Prestor.
Yereneth, Kamarir, you beseech your horse to gallop faster as Prestorp awaits. However, in the distance, you see a small village with what seems to be a cave or mine of some sort. A creature emerging from it and attacks the residents of said town. The creature seems to be a giant snake with red scales occasionally igniting its body and immersing itself in said flames. Also, when I say it is giant, roughly 9 feet.
Just keep going. There's no point getting involved.
We can't leave those people. We need to help them. Kamari changes direction, heading towards the town, not getting too close to the serpent in case the horse gets spooked.
I'll say you keep the horse at a safe distance, maybe hitching her to a tree or something similar. You both proceed towards the flaming serpent, getting within 50 feet of it. It hasn't noticed you yet. Multiple villagers rush past you both, screaming in pure panic.
Kamari is going to cast a vicious mockery, shouting at the thing over here, you repugnant aberration.
The giant snake just hisses at you, Kamarir, seemingly offended that its food is attempting to shout at him. Kamarir, Uranith, roll initiative with advantage.
Natural 20. Add 4.
14 plus 4.
The fire snake is going last.
Kamari has her shield out as she tries to caught the giant serpent in enchantment magic. The snake succumbs to the magic de Bouffinier. Kamari uses her flute to play a soft melody, giving Uranith bardic inspiration before getting behind some crates.
Uranith forms a sphere of pure acidic liquid between her hands, launching it towards the creature, landing a good hit at its midsection. Uranith traverses to her right, taking cover between 2 houses.
Bearing its dagger-like fangs, the dexterous serpent attempts to strike at you, Kamarir. If it wasn't for the Bane spell and your cover, that would have hit. Recoiling, it strikes again with its tail, miss.
Kamari pops out from behind cover, her voice booming as she goes for another vicious mockery. She exclaims, "Slither back up your mother's hole." The snake looks a little pained by that.
Uranith also peeks out from behind cover, casting a necrotic spell, ghostly energy shimmering on the serpent's body, a skeletal hand digging into its scales, necrosis seeping into its bloodstream.
Looking trounced, the large serpent hisses loudly, the flames seeping off of its body and forming into 3 mephits, magma mephits. One of them flanks you, Kamarir, swiping at you with its claws. Natural 1. Uranith, 2 magma mephits swarm your position. Only one of them gets you with their claws. Reigniting its body, the flaming snake spits a blob of flame at the building. Uranith is taking cover against the roof, soon erupting into a blazing inferno, and it won't be long before the rest of the building burns along with it. Not content with just that, the big boy tries to strike at Kamarir again with its whip-like tail. Natural 20, it absolutely destroys your cover, Kamarir, hitting you with intense force in the process.
Kamaria bits her lips, her eyes watering as the pain builds. There's a strange noise as the enchantment magic coating the sick disappears, evaporating even. Getting out her rapier, she lashes at the magma mephit. It dodges, Kamaria missing her strike. She coats herself in healing magic.
Uranith ponders for a moment before she disappears, reappearing 30 feet south of the magma mephits. With a motion of her hand, she unleashes a frigid beam of cold at the closest magma mephit. It squeals as the beam hits it.
The flame serpent launches another blob of flame in your direction. Kamarir, you sidestep as the flaming saliva flies past you. It tries again. Natural 20. Kamarir, you receive another surprisingly fast blast, getting hit directly in the chest. Even with your infernal blood, the flames really hurt. The 2 magma mephits fly directly at you, Uranith. They roar, both unleashing a cone of intense flames. While you avoid getting caught directly inside it, you still get badly hurt. Kamarir, you easily avoid another slash from the magma mephit in front of you.
Kamari goes for another lunge with her rapier. Nat 20. Kamari times her strike perfectly, getting the winged bastard right now. She then summons a powerful wave of healing magic, practically emanating it.
Uranith is going to perform a risky maneuver. She moves 15 feet away. Luckily, their claw attacks miss her completely. She conjures and fires another cold beam, getting off some seriously great damage in it.
The towering serpent strikes with its tail towards you, Kamarir. Both strikes miss completely. This only sends the thing into a cesspool of rage and possible resentment. The magma mephits do their thing with their claws. Natural 1 against you, Kamarir. Uranith, You also get another boon of luck as you manage to avoid the Mephit's claws.
DM are the villagers managing to escape unscathed.
As far as you can tell, yes, they are.
Excellent. Kamalir turns her attention to the snake, subjecting it to another vicious mockery. She bellows, your ancestors are watching you in shame, whispering about what a disappointment you are.
The snake just looks at you, Kamarir, nothing but undiluted hatred blazing in its eyes.
Oh, fuck me.
Merciful gods, Uraneth attempts to stab the remaining Mephit in front of her. Nat 1. Plus bardic inspiration. Still a miss, but Uraneth does have the mobile feature, so she moves 20 feet back without provoking any opportunity attacks.
Fully set on you, Kamarir, the snake practically throws its body in your direction like a bird diving. You roll aside, but the serpent gets a graceful hit in with its tail. Che Magma Mephit attempts to hit you, too, Kamarir. You block it using your shield, barely. Uraneth, one of the Magma Mephits, gets an impactful attack on you on the side of your waist. The other misses its attack.
Losing a lot of blood. Kamara, when you can, I need healing, please.
Kamari immediately uses the remnants of her spell resources to bathe Uraneth in healing magic. Then, vicious mockery on the snake. She shoots. Fuck you and your whole bloodline. The snake rails in pain.
Uraneth fires another beam of coldness at the Magma Mephit. She finishes it by hitting its head, finally killing the thing.
Tottering forwards, almost screeching, the serpent tries to bash its head against you, Kamarir. You sidestep quickly, shield raised. The closest Magma Mephit fires a blast of fire at you. You barely get hurt. Your dexterous body and infernal blood proving resilient.
Kamari raises her blade, intending to finish this burning snake forevermore. She thrusts the blade right through his eye, twisting the blade in deep, getting coated in snake blood. After a few more seconds, she pulls out the blade with one swift motion.
Uraneth casts her necrotic spell against the Mephit next to Kamara, dealing minor damage.
The Magma Mephit in front of you, Uraneth, bares its teeth before launching its claws at you, your skin burning upon contact. Kamarir, the other Magma Mephit, goes for you. Weaving your way to the side, you gracefully avoid the attack.
Vicious mockery on the Mephit in front of me. She announced, display yourself, you utterly incompetent fool.
That finishes it off. Just one left.
Time to finish this. Uraneth flicks her wrist upwards, summoning another necrotic ghostly hand, inflicting severe necrotic damage.
The Mephit isn't really going to fare well against you both. To avoid dragging out the inevitable, we'll skip to the end where you slay it. Bronson, you, Mayor, Archibald, the Stormvales, and the commander have received word about what's happening down in Shroudmoor. About 10 minutes after the battle is over, you all arrive.
Kamari is ensuring that everyone got out safely, shaking every building that's still standing.
Kamara. Bronson rushes over to her, seeing the state she's in.
Bronson. Kamari crouches down and hugs him tight.
Uraneth is nearby checking on the villagers and collecting water with them from the nearby river to help put the fires out. She also casts Ray of Frost on the lesser fires.
How could we miss this? The reports confirmed that the mines were clear, no signs of hostiles. Gods be damned.
Commander, take our people up to Presthorpe. Free food and lodgings for them at the Ravenous Raven Tavern. Ensure that a dispatch of guards check the remains for survivors and help extinguish these fires.
At once, sir.
And have them investigate the mines.
Last time I checked, the mayor gives the orders around here, not you.
Your incessant affirmations are becoming an unnecessary annoyance, Trevin.
Nobody asked you, sweetheart.
Bronson is quietly explaining to Kamara who everyone is.
As I previously stated, improper action from authority stems from the chain of command.
That is not what you said. And you know it.
Mayor Archibald simply walks away from them and towards Bronson and Kamarir.
Mayor Archibald, greetings.
Greetings, Kamarir. This giant snake and these Mephits, do you know where they came from?
Kamari nods in the direction of the mines, from inside that cave.
Just as I feared. You see, the Stormvales have a large financial stake in those caves, mines, to label it appropriately. Mayor Archibald explains the Stormvales quickly before getting back on topic. If any significant damage or anomalies have been done or are residing in there, then we're in trouble. If the storm veils withdraw their finances, we could lose major trade income, support, and overall lose a lot. Not just money, but reputation and influence. And of all of this portal business going on, we can't afford to lose any aid or income right now.
I must ask what's in those mines. Gold? Diamonds?
Crystals. Beautiful, plentiful crystals. The storm veils soon approach after Commander Traywin storms off up towards Presthorpe with the survivors.
Well, Archibald.
Yes, Mrs. Stormvale?
The means? Are you going to send a team in to investigate them and find out what's going on? If there's any significant damage, then I promise you I will be withdrawing my finances.
Or, if there's any damage done, then you could invest into the repair.
That's not even remotely funny.
I was not jesting.
Good, because it was not funny. It was downright bovine.
Madam, do not besmirch my beloved.
My mother was not doing anything of the sort. She was merely speaking the truth.
Keep telling yourself that.
Geneva, I will sort something out once things here have been resolved. Bronson, I'll summon you soon. I have a feeling I'll be needing you in Camarere very soon.
Kamari shakes by the riverside via Irineth.
You can see her up ahead in the distance walking towards Presthorpe. She obviously wanted to avoid getting dragged into things with the mayor and the storm veils.
Well, I am absolutely spent. I need to recuperate and rest very soon, Bronson.
Of course. Come on, we will head back to town and get ourselves sorted there.
Well, everyone, I think we'll conclude the session here. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves. See you all next time.